Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Intermakers.
Hey, that's a really cool hoodie. I forgot to mention that before.
Thank you. Do you want to buy me for $15?
No thanks. You should probably do better selling than that next time.
Oh well. Well, speaking of which, today we're going to teach you how to sell yourself.
Today we're going to be talking to you about how to sell yourself. And to go fast with this video, tip number 1 is knowing yourself really well and your resume. The reason why we say that is knowing yourself, like what you're good at and what you're not, and all of your resume from top to bottom is a perfect way to know exactly what you can tell the recruiter about yourself. If you don't know yourself, it's so hard to get there and just talk to a recruiter and say, oh, okay, yeah, you should consider hiring me or you should consider interviewing me if I can't tell you a single thing about myself. So definitely that's one of the most important things. People take time to analyze what you're good at. Are you good at talking to people? Are you good at planning? Are you good at designing? Are you good at counting? I don't know. Whatever it is, know it.
Tip number 2, you have to know the background of the company that you're talking to. So you should do your research and know what their mission is, what their vision is, what are their products, who is their competition. If you're applying to a specific position, what position is that? You should read the job description. If you don't know...
What qualifications are they looking for?
Yeah. Like if you don't know what specific position you're going to apply, at least do some research to know which ones are available so you know a little bit more about those. Like what are they looking for in the people that are applying to that position, or the qualifications, the required skills, those things. So once you know all of those things, it's going to be like a lot easier to understand what they want.
Number 3, merging tip number 1 and tip number 2. This is why we said these things are so important, because that way, whenever you're talking to a recruiter, you know exactly what things you have to offer that the company is looking for.
Let's say they want someone who can build a website using JavaScript frameworks, not just Java, like simple JavaScript and HTML. For those that like web development, you might understand. For those that don't, maybe you might be a little lost. That's okay. That's just an example.
But there can be another qualification for your degree that you know how to do, and you can actually tell the recruiter, hey, I have had experience doing that. I actually did this. Here in my resume, you can see that I did this X thing by using this X product. I don't know, something like that, and it makes things so much easier for you to say. And I think this is one of the best advices I can give you. I've used it so many times. Sometimes recruiters are dying to hear someone who can tell them, hey, I know how to do that, but nobody does it. So be that person. Know yourself, know what the company wants, and merge them together, okay? Great.
You could even say hey, I read the job description.
Oh yeah.
And I know that you're looking for someone that can do this. And I want to tell you, I know how to do that.
Yes, of course, you have to be humble about it. Don't be an arrogant person about it, right? Yeah. There's ways to say it, but you can say it and you must say it. They cannot read your mind.
Yeah, and also they will know that you read the job description. They will know that you did your research.
Yeah. Anyways, so, tip number 4.
Yeah, tip number 4, the STAR method. So we're gonna go back to this topic when we talk about interviewing because it's so important. But the STAR method basically is a way of telling the best version of a story.
It's practically the best storytelling possible ever.
Yeah. So STAR, it means it's an acronym for situation. You basically say what happened that made you had to get involved. Task, which is saying what you had to do. Action, which is saying what exact things you did. Yeah, yeah. And R, it's results. What were the outcomes of those things that you did? So this is very important because knowing all of the things that you researched and all of those things, you will be able to give the best possible version of that project that you worked on or that specific, specific task that you had to do. Okay, so you could list in your resume, I created a website for X number of users that had this specific outcome. So that's a really good way of describing your project. But what people don't know is why you had to do that project. So one way of using the STAR method would be S, given the situation. Well, there was a break-in our website, and we really needed a way to, I don't know, improve the security of everything that we had in our website. That's the situation. So task. I was asked to join the team to lead the development of this website in a secure way. Action. Okay, I had to find the team. I had to select people, and I had to delegate to choose like which people had to do certain things. Results. We were able to create a website that was very secure and that it was impenetrable, and it was great, and we had like 15 users. I don't know. So you were able to give a very big and round description of the problem, and people would know like, hey, like this person saw a problem, they acted on it, they were leaders, they delegated, they have all of these soft skills and hard skills. And it was all because of how you sold yourself, how you gave
that information.
Yeah, the version of that story.
Mm-hmm. So these were probably the main advices we have for selling yourself. Let us know if you really like them. We can give you way more that go into more depth. But for now, I think this can do it. We would love to maybe make a video about talking to recruiters in the future. Let us know if that's something that you would actually be interested in. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video. We really, really appreciate you watching us every time we upload a video. So thank you so much for your support. And share it to someone that might need it, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's really good to have you here and watching our videos. So, yeah.
All right. Thank
Bye.
you, everyone. Bye.